This film also discusses a lot about bullying. What has been the term that people use to call you where you feel bullied, and what did you do to get over it? I think this is for everyone who probably have experienced bullying when they were growing up, or being bullied rather. Who shall we start with? Meron naman sa girls. Let's start with the girls. Let's start with no volunteers again. Should I? I think I'm looking at Vivoree because I feel like she's the one that would volunteer.
No, ulit yung question. Sorry.
So the question is here, basahin ko siya ulit. So to the stars, this film also discusses a lot about bullying. What has been the term people used to call you where you feel like you were bullied, and what did you do to help overcome that pain per se?
A lot of names po talaga. Ever since nung bata pa po talaga ako, I've been bullied na. Because of the way I looked different back then talaga. Lalo na before showbiz, actually kahit during PBB, and nag-change na lang yung look ko nung si Big Brother din sa PBB. Parang gave me a chance to like transform myself daw, kumbaga. So, maraming names eh. It's kind of personal, but may mga iba na below the belt na and dinadami nila yung family ko. Pero, that's the thing about bullying eh. You have to rise above it, and when you overcome everything na sinasabi nila sa'yo, parang you just want to inspire others and kind of like educate others then about bullying kasi people think na they have power over you and parang they're in control, kumbaga. Kaya need lang talaga nilang i-guide, lalo na yung mga sorry, narinig niyo ba yung aso ko?
It's okay. Oh, but you're mute now. No,
yeah. Okay, so ayun po, I think importante talaga na pag-usapan siya. So yeah. Basta marami po talaga, marami yon.
Yeah.
So ayun, but now I'm stronger and
you're bulletproof now. Yeah. Okay. See, next let's ask naman girls si Melissa. Did you get bullied before ba, or did you ever experience that?
Yes. When I remember actually from grade school to like high school, I remember doing mga group dati na uso, and they would like leave me out of it, and I would always just have lunch in the toilet alone.
In the toilet? Oh my god.
Yeah, no, but like, you know, that was because not a lot of people really liked me. I felt super I don't know how to explain it, but they didn't say words, but I felt it in my head whenever like they would just, I would just stay in the toilet, and yeah, I just feel like it's definitely a heavy thing to experience, especially as children. But syempre, it also makes us stronger as a person. It molds us, and as long as we don't take that trauma, we're older and we ask help, we seek help from our counselor, our guidance counselor in school, and I think that would have a better result instead of, you know, keeping it inside.
Yeah, be kind.
Oh, that's
You're kind
correct.
to
It's
everyone,
always
be kind.
Yeah, it's free.
always, yeah. Tama. Always be kind. And okay, I think Criza is volunteering to share something. Hi, Criza. Nakamute ka, sorry.
Nagkaroon po ako ng problem yung phone ko. Okay po. Wait. Hindi ko pa alam paano mag-start. Siguro po nung grade 5 and 6, I was transferred to Pampanga, and then hindi po nila ako binubully physically, and like wala na sinasabi sa akin na anything, pero binubully po nila ako emotionally to the point like ayoko na po pumasok. Kasi they made me feel, pinapapil po sa akin nila na left out ako, ayaw nila sa akin. Tapos, parang, palagi po nila sinasabi na hindi ako dapat doon kasi Tagalog po ako and lahat sila Kapampangan kasi po doon ako nag-aral. And then, parang, they limit me na hindi ko po kayang gawin to, ganyan-ganyan, kasi parang hindi ako gaya nila. And for me, mas masakit po kapag binubully ka emotionally, hindi physically. Pero, same thing masakit pa rin siya. Pero like, when the person made you feel like you left out and hindi ka belong sa kanila, you just don't wanna go to that place anymore. Parang ayaw mo na lang pumasok. Ay, hindi mo na nila-look forward na pumasok, ganyan. But that made me stronger po. Like, hindi ko po siya tinake na negative. Of course, nasaktan ako, pero tinake ko po siya sa dapat ko siyang tatagan. Siguro po, direct! Siguro po, nahirapan na po talaga ako, pero masasabi ko lang po, huwag niyo po hayaan na i-limit kayo ng mga tao kung ano yung kaya niyo gawin. Like, prove them na mali sila. Yun po.
Thank you, Criza, for sharing that. It's really heartfelt talaga. Like parang sakit like to be bullied talaga. I know how that feels also. And of course now, let's turn over to the boys because I know boys also get bullied before. So sino pwede kaya? Let's go with Rhys. Did you have experience with that back in the States?
Ako naman, back in the States, yes, meron naman. Ako lang yung Asian dyan sa Kentucky. So, parang halos di nila alam na Filipino ako. So, parang Asian lang yung tawag nila sa akin. Tapos, madaming mga ibang sinabi nila, pero hindi ako pwede sabihin dito kasi may mga bad stuff. Pero ayun,
Bad words.
Parang ginamit ko lang siya and then like as a motivation lang to parang just be proud of who I am lalo. And then parang ganun, and then later on in life, all of my friends na like super close friends, parang all of them super proud na nakilala sila ng isang Filipino. Ganun, as in talaga parang yung mga friends ko, they're like, uy, I have an Asian friend, as in parang proud sila. Pero Asian pa rin yung tawag nila sa akin, hindi naman Filipino. Parang, uy, my Asian friend, ganun pa rin. So parang medyo pa rin. But for me, it's mainly just parang sticking up for yourself, but also just being proud of who you are. And no matter what anyone says, just parang stick to who you are lang. Ganun lang. Yeah.
Thank you, Rhys, for sharing that. And let's try to go for Maya, Jeremiah. Did you have experience din sa mga bullies?
Meron. Naalala ko, nasa public school kasi ako nag-aral. So, nung grade 1 ako, nabully ako nung guy kasi tinransfer ako dun sa section na yun. Tapos, kasi kasi pag sa public school, punong-puno na isang section, ita-transfer nila. So, ako yung isa sa napili na transfer. Tapos, nung tinransfer ako, so ako yung bagong estudyante. So, mga siguro pang, second week na ng pasukan. So, parang magkakakilala na sila. Ako yung parang baguhan talaga. And then, so, syempre, lahat ng attention na sa akin. Tapos, yung guy, binuli niya ako, sabi niya, "Hoy, ang liit-liit mo, ang soft mo," ganyan. Tapos, basta parang ang lanky ko daw ang soft ko, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, hindi lang words talagang sinasapak niya ako, ginaganon-ganon niya ako. Tapos nakatingin lang talaga ako sa kanya. Talagang, wala akong sinabi, tinignan ko lang siya talaga ng masama. Gigil na gigil ako. So, kapag binabalikan ko yun, parang nagagamit ko siyang pain as a motivation. Example, kapag nag-workout ako, iniisip ko yun, talagang mas na-execute ko yung goal ko, yung set ko. So, ginagamit ko siya as motivation.
Malaki na si Maya ngayon, guys.
So, sa nambuli sa akin dati, di ko alam pangalan mo. Shout out sa'yo. Thank you.
I think this is the way a lot of boys treat their bullies or their motivation. Then they use that as a motivation to push them harder in the gym or in life, to just work harder in general. So, are there any more last volunteers that want to share? Ayan, Jello, please. Ayun, tumatas ng kamay, parang classroom to. Sige, go Jello.
Kasi po, ito po hindi ko po masyadong ina-open up talaga dahil medyo, nga po, sensitive sa akin. Kasi nung high school ako, more on more on aral-aral lang. And hindi po talaga ako masyadong bumabarkada kasi sobrang nga po sa studies. And then, pero nag-i-start na po ako mag-try pumasok sa showbiz, ganyan. Syempre kapag syempre doon usually mga all boys sama-sama, ganyan, grupo-grupo. Ako hindi po ako masyadong aral lang, tapos parang nagtatry po ako sa ganito. And then, lahat po yung mga doon, aasarin ka talaga nila na parang, uy, yan yung artista. Parang dati po, kasi hindi ka naman talaga, parang nagtatry ka lang, na parang minamak ka nila na parang, ganyan. Kunyari, lolokohin ka nila, lalapit sila lahat. Pa-picture naman, parang nagtitrip lang talaga sila. So parang ako, sabi ko, hindi, okay lang yan. Dumating nga din sa point na ayoko nang pumasok. Sabi ko sa nanay ko, umiyak ako. Sabi ko, ayoko nang pumasok. Sabi ko, ayoko na. Tapusin ko na lang ito na nasa bahay nila. Sabi ko. Pero, hindi sabi ko, kailangan syempre labanan to. Kasi sa buhay naman talaga, hindi naman nawawala yung mga ganitong bagay. Kaya sabi ko, sige, laban lang yan. Basta sabi ko na lang sa sarili ko na, ayun nga, katulad nung kay Maya, napapatunayan ko na kaya ko to, na itutuloy ko itong pangarap ko. Kaya yun, nakaka-proud sa sarili na, and yun po, na-overcome yung mga ganun na bagay. Yun lang.
Ako naman, bro.
Wow, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Go, Donny. You got something to share also?
I feel like since everyone shared naman, parang ang iniisip siguro ng iba dahil even before sa school, anak na artista, hindi naman siguro ibubully yan or stuff like that. Pero there was one point in my life where I moved schools. This was before Brent, and I was the youngest in my class. And then I wasn't really tall. I was like 5'6". My growth spurt was late in life, so I was short, super thin, the youngest in class, and sometimes I really felt like, parang they just felt so much better than you. And I mean, these guys are still my friends, but I just felt like I was always being picked on. I was always the baby of the group. To a point na parang naging sanay na ako sa yung mga sinasabi nila sa akin. And tama si Maya, parang naging motivation din yun. So sa high school naman, what Melly said actually made me parang emotional a bit, because there was one guy who used to really eat in the toilet or in just a faraway place, He was like kicked out of his group, and I came up to him one day and I was like, "Bro, why are you here? Where are your friends?" And they were like, "Oh, they kicked me out. They don't like me." And I was like, okay, I kind of know how it feels like, not really, but I would want to be in that position. So I told him to sit with us, and then the moment he sat with us, he became in our group, and for the next 4 years, he wasn't in our batch, but he graduated with us. He was in a group photo, he was in our Ganza, our yearbook. Kunyari, student siya, part siya ng batch namin, even if he wasn't. And up to now, he's one of our closest friends. And that wouldn't have happened if someone didn't go up to him, So I feel like whoever's watching right now, those stuff means so much. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to talk about, because just thinking about it now, if he didn't get invited, then that wouldn't have ever happened. But that's, I think, one of the best decisions I made. Yeah. So ayun, I feel like people go through stuff all the time, and the simplest things make the biggest difference.
Thank you, Donny, for sharing that story. And it's true. Just to really wrap up what everyone said, grabe, bullying is really a serious issue, especially sa mga high school, sa middle school, sa primary school, and it's never right to bully. And sometimes, like what Donny shared, it's really just that one simple act of inviting someone who you feel like is left out, and that could completely change not only their life but also your own life. Like what Donny said, it became one of his closest friends. So I know for our viewers out there, I hope you guys take these as a, as a reference point to really look back and see who are some people maybe you can reach out to, who maybe can change their life and also change your own life. So again, thank you so much.